Okay, what you actually see here is a combination of today and today's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day, everyone. It's a combination of what I got yesterday and today. And at the flea market yesterday, I got very, very little. So I'm just going to show that. And then I did get some games today over here. So I'm going to show what I got yesterday. And there's something I want a friend of mine to see, actually, especially. And then I'll go into what I got today. In terms of jewelry, yesterday I got this copper bracelet. It was marked 75 cents. So we just gave the other vendor $1 because we didn't care about the quarter. My wife will probably sell this for $8 to $10. So, you know. Then I got this. This is it's a form of cloisonne called Champleve. This one is marked Japan on the bottom. Let me see if I do that quick. Japan. You should be able to see that. This one would be pre-1920s, and I'm not really sure what the design is. It looks like a bird. Very nice piece of pottery. I make that bronze. I only paid $15 for that. Like I said, $99 for everything over the 2 days. This thing is something I want my friend to see, and I'm going to send you a link on this, so you'll know what I'm talking about. You've been telling me you're into Snoopy. If I see anything interesting, Snoopy. So I got this Boy Scout related Snoopy blanket. I think it's from the 70s. I'll show you the label in a minute. Snoopy, they're going butterfly. Snoopy on a hike. Snoopy wearing his Boy Scout gear with the birds. Looks like they're on a log. And then on the other side, it says, this is actually really in good shape. There's a little bit of lint on it there, but so what. Then it says, let's take a hike, and it shows Snoopy with Woodstock at a campsite, roasting marshmallows, campfire, and then here's Snoopy again in a boat, and it says Happy Campers. There is a label here, and this is for you, John. That's who I'm talking about right now specifically, so you know who you are. There is a label. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. Hopefully this will help date it. Another determined production made by Chatham. It says Peanuts, characters, copyright 1958, 1965. I don't know. I'm thinking this is here, I'll show the label one more time. I believe it's from this is from the 70s. Okay? There's the label. Okay? You decide. All right, on to what I got today at the yard sales. I'll just do games first. People like games. I went to a yard sale. The girl she had these two Sega Genesis systems. 1, 2. Fairly clean, good looking condition. She wanted 25 apiece. Isn't that funny? She wanted 25 apiece for them. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's retail for me, because that's what I'm going to get from 20 to 25 apiece. I was like, if you would take 20 for the two. And the mother thought about it for half a second. And, well, you know what? I don't even think I made that offer. I think I told them that I was going to be reselling this. And at retail, you know, I wasn't going to go for it. But if they would give me a break on the price, I might go for it. So what she said was, there were games. I'll go through the games. She said the games were supposed to be $4 each. I'm like, these are $4 games, $4 or $5. Sonic Spinball, you know. It's funny how to Sega Genesis Sonic games are not, Sonic 2, are not valuable. They just made a lot and nobody's collecting Sega the way they're collecting Nintendo. I'm not saying nobody's collecting Sega Genesis. They want them in boxes. Prices on that has jumped. 3D Blast. But otherwise, oh, not for resale. Another the original Sonic. And then this is probably the most valuable out of everything that I did get. And look, that was the price at the time, $5.99. She probably bought this used. So anyway, I paid $30 for everything. They said, how about $30? I said, fine, because that's a fair price. These were mostly complete. I'm missing an AV, which means this is unsellable until I get an AV, which means I'll probably get my money back and make a small profit. And then when I get an AV, I'll be able to more than double my money on this, but not a lot more. I will sell the Sega Genesis systems by themselves, 25 at most. Those games I will probably sell in the $5 a piece, so that's 50. And say I have 4 games here, 5 games, that's another 25. That's $75. I paid 30. Yeah, it's a little bit more than double your money. Okay, moving on. These are the other games I got today. I bought this. Someone had some. I went to a yard sale, and the guy's kind of a clean-out guy. I bought this just as to see what it's like. It's probably a fun game. He had other PlayStation 1 games, but who cares? They weren't good or worth anything. Even at $1, I didn't want them. I have plenty of stuff. I bought this because as a joke for someone I used to call him Dexter, so it's probably fun too. And then these games were $4 or $5, and I know these are like $8 games, so I was like, hey, would you take 5 for the 2? Because he was like $4 a piece. So he was like, sure, right? Because otherwise nobody was going to buy the other games he had, and these were the only ones someone might have paid for. But I've got plenty of stuff like this. So I said, Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. I think that's like an $8 to $10 game. Maybe 12 at most. And then Kingdom Hearts. He had it marked 5. I think it's like a $10 game. Okay. And he did take 5 for the 2. And I will probably sell these 2 games for 15 to 20 maybe, if I'm lucky. All right, at his sale, same person's first. Actually, we went to a bunch of sales. Morning. There wasn't a lot. 3 of the sales have been canceled. But at the same sale, I got this Obsidian Tiki. It's actually a Mexican kind of like. It's just a Mexican Aztec figurine. Got a little chip here or there, but it was only $2. I'll probably sell it for $8 or $10. These could be worth a fair amount more. The bigger ones are worth like a lot more, but at a flea market, that's a quick move. Someone will like the fact that it's an obsidian stone. Here's the jewelry we got at his sale. This is a child's bracelet, but it is sterling, and it's got turquoise chips in it. It says. I think it says 925. This is pretty cool. This is, I think these are silver, but it says cobweb earring and it's a spider earring. One goes in each ear. Pretty neat. This is $1. I'm assuming this is a silver or an old pin. It's one or the other. It may not be silver. Here's an old Christmas tree pin, base metal, gold tone. Only $1. Kind of neat. Nothing too special about it. And then this was silver, I believe. And if it isn't silver, my wife got this. It's got like an amethyst glass, and it's just nice. Nothing amazing though that I think I'm going to take any extra time turning to. Okay, the next sale that I bought something was here. They had these for $4 a piece, and these are certainly worth it. But the problem with this stuff is. They're very heavy. In my hand, I probably have at least 2 pounds of glass. So at a flea market, I can probably sell this set for $15 to $20, right? Online, these might be $20 to $25 a piece. But shipping will take away a fair portion of the profit. I mean, if these fit in a flat rate box at $15, if they fit right, that would be the shipping, 15, which means they've got to be, if they're worth 50 because I have a pair, I'm already shaving 15 to 16 off the top for shipping, and then eBay fees on $50 would be probably about 8 combined with PayPal. So, you know, we're looking at maybe about $25 profit, which would be fine, but then I also have to work in what I paid for the stuff, so it's like 15, another 8, 5, that comes to like actually more than 25, 30, $20 profit. Okay. If I'm lucky though, they sell for more. If they don't, so even at $20 profit, it's probably easier for me to just take them to the flea market and take 15 to 20 for the 2 because it's the same. So I just talked myself into that being what I'm going to do. All right. This was the last sale I went to. I'll talk about that in a second. This is game related. I should have shown this in the beginning. For $28 at a estate sale, they had a whole bunch of 4G, 4S, iPhone 4 phone covers. And since the iPhone 4 is not the new phone, they probably moved on and were selling newer phone covers and didn't want to keep this old stock. So they said if I wanted a couple, I wanted to get one for my kid. She has a 4G, 4S iPhone, whatever it is. because I think in an earlier video you saw I bought it one of yours. So anyway, they said if you bought a bunch, we'll go 25 cents a piece. So for 25 cents a piece, I got a bunch of these Nintendo Game Boy, iPhone 4G phone covers, and I'm probably going to put this as on eBay, and the way I'll list it is multiple quantity, one listing, different colors, and I'm probably going to make them, since it'll only cost me, I think, 10 cents a month to list them that way, because I have the store, I will probably list these at, say, a price between $10 and $12, unless they sell for more online. I don't know. They may sell for very little. But even if they don't sell for more online, I'm probably going to make them 10 to 12 and let them sit, because I don't care. I won't be paying that much for them to sell when they start selling. At that same sale, I bought this Wedgwood small vase. I forget what they call the blue and white. It's like a cameo, obviously, but there's... can't remember. Anyway, $5. This was $3. This is a Murano glass Christmas tree paperweight. No label, no way to identify it other than it is what it is. I can probably get $50 online for that if I just put it on and let it sit. Then I got a Coco Joe tiki. Where is it? Made with lava. Coco Joe. Didn't even look at it, knew what it was. From Hawaii. I'm going to make I have several of these. They don't sell for much at the flea market, so I believe it or not, look, he has one blue eye and one, maybe it's just yellow with dirt, blue eyes. I'm going to make this, I'm going to make a lot of these and put it on and sell it that way. Alright, last sale I went to, I spent $15. The lady wanted $20. I'm glad I did negotiate on this, because like stuff like this is hard to sell. But this is a McCoy vase. This should be worth $10 to $15. I would probably only get $5 for it. That's why I negotiated. But now I will get $0 for it, because I did not notice this big chunky chip and repair. So this to me has $0 value. All right. Then I did get this lion. These were like, sometimes you see things similar to this as TV lamps. This could be McCoy. This might be worth $20 to $30. I don't really know what's happened with McCoy, whether it's gone up or down in value. I will probably sell this for $10, unless it's, if this is like $50 on eBay, then I would stick it on eBay, but I know it's not. So, I got another pair of these heavy bookends. Didn't really notice this chip here, so that's another thing. That's a bit annoying. But overall, I'm fine with it, and I didn't notice there seems to be like kind of chip there. I'll probably, since I negotiated down to 15, I will probably sell, I'll put like 12 on these. Oh, look at that. This is, okay, see this, people? This is what things like this sell for. So when I'm going to leave this label on. I'm going to put my label, my price label, right next to this label. So, and now I'm going to put like 15 on it for the pair, because, it does have little chips and stuff like that. And then I'll put it right next to it. I'll put 15 right there, and I'll be right next to the 120, and then I'll probably get $10 for these, even though it has a couple of chips. Because they'll go, well, this one has a chip. I go, well, I guess that makes this one worth only $60 then, right? Negotiating tech. The final item I got today. Now, there's this. I've seen this before, but not in the field. This is Monkey Pod, Hawaii. It's a kind of wood, and apparently it's made in the Philippines. But it says Monkey Pod Hawaii, so maybe it's a product of Hawaii. Monkey Pod wood seems to be something that's collectible. So I think this was marked at 5. Everything came to 15. I'm going to check this on eBay. If it does not sell for much on eBay, then I'll take it to the flea market. I'll put like $12 on it. So nothing there to get me rich. If these for 25 cents a piece, if these are actually worth money, but I know they'll take forever to sell. This could be the best purchase of the day. It will net me a good deal of profit over time, but that's all potential. I have that other time. I buy stuff sometimes, and as soon as I sell it, it'll be all paid for, and I'll get all my money back. But there are things that I've had that I've literally been selling over on eBay for a period of like 10. I've been on eBay like 13 years, say, and I've had some things listed from day one, especially when I have multiple quantities, right? And they just nothing sells out immediately like that. I may be into this for the next 20 years is what I'm saying. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's everything I did get this weekend. I was surprised to get anything. I'm pretty happy with everything I got. Nothing too amazing, nothing that'll get me rich, but everything I will definitely make a good amount or fair profit on. So that's it. That is everything.